Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And Maine it.
Right.
Maine it. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after time after time after time after time after time after
What up? This your boy Bazz, and y'all tuned in to another episode of Ed's Podcast. On this podcast, we're going to dive straight into it. We're going to talk about being an entrepreneur and dealing with mental health at the same time. As you both know, as we all know, when it comes down to being an entrepreneur or running a business or anything like that, it requires a lot of mental capacity, a lot of mental space, which can have effect on your emotional and just mental health. And I'm gonna just use like one of my testimonies for example. Like I remember like over the summer, I think I lost like 4 homies. I'm from Detroit, and I just come from, just a hood or environment where growing up, I just lost a lot of friends and people that I knew growing up that was close to me due to gun violence or incarceration. So around the summertime, sometimes I get like anxiety because of this, just because of I'm used to getting like those type of either phone calls or just, text messages or something, or just going on Facebook and seeing, like, damn, I just found out, just got a phone call. Cause, as soon as somebody find out, they always go to the book or something to go post it to let everybody else know that might not be around. But it was like, so, I got kind of down, you feel me? But it was like I couldn't really stop. Like, I couldn't really stop moving. But that is real, it could be a gift or a curse. It can become unhealthy or it can also help you. And I'm going to break down both ways. And the reason why I said I couldn't stop, because, I had to run a business. So I have to keep going, but also find a way to make time for myself and just really be able to just clear my thoughts and clear my head. Because I was just thinking like, man, I started to kind of forget why I was doing what I was doing. Like, man, this ain't really making no impact. Am I really making a change? Like, how do we really make a difference? Like, I'm trying to help, make sure voices being heard. But right now, a lot of voices are being taken away. So I had all of them thoughts just on my head, and it was weighing heavy on me for like a little period of time. But I couldn't really stop working. I couldn't really stop pushing through. But my work just wasn't up to par. I ain't really feel like following up with clients. I ain't really feel like networking. I ain't really feel like just going out and just doing what I do. I gotta network. I gotta go out. I gotta be social. I gotta talk. Like that's what we doing right now. We talking. You listening. We having a conversation. We getting an understanding. So I gotta be present in the moment. And in my mind, and I just wasn't really there. I just wasn't really present. I was just going through the motions, just getting stuff done. But and all that also helped me in a sense. So I'm gonna go over the ways that this can actually help, because it helped me in a way. But I keep going and just kind of working. It helped me kind of figure out and redefine my why, because my why was what was also kind of pushing me there. Also, just grieving and just reliving like, traumatizing experiences. It just kind of just reestablished my why. You feel me? So sometimes I catch myself like doing it and be like, man, like this ain't really making no difference. But then it might be like in the midst of me going out somewhere, somebody might be like, man, I seen that one post, man. I seen that, man. We need to discuss, man. We need to do business, man. Or somebody might see something, be like, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, that junk is uplifting or is motivating or something like that. And I'm like, damn, like, I ain't even think that we was really doing, you know, like, I ain't really think that we was making an impact like that in the moment. You feel me? You might be thinking, like, you ain't really doing much, you ain't really making an impact or something like that until somebody else reminds you. So that kind of, like, being present in the moment, but just putting yourself out there in the moments kind of help pull you out of your own mind sometimes. And it can take like the right trigger, because sometimes, you know, somebody might say something, they might be trying to talk to me, I might be like, man, I ain't really trying to talk to you right now. Like, I might have that type of vibe, but I'd be like, man, I gotta try to make myself be present. You feel me? I gotta put on that smile, but in the midst of doing so, it's like, for me, you feel me, if I'm gonna try to enjoy myself, I really gonna have to enjoy myself. So it's like, I'm gonna try to make fun